Alright everyone, welcome back to Journey Beyond the Abyss. I'm unmuted, so go. The game should be doing better now. I restarted it. I changed RAM allocation. It should do. It's got 10 gigabytes of RAM. Should do. Right. So. No, that's the wrong thing. I want the quests. So we want all of those. And then the masons and the potter's workshop. We can already make those two, and we will make let's add these three. Potters and masons. And hammer and the mortar. The mortar is still in there. Good. Then, let's see how that I can make immediately. Good. That is one crafting station. Two crafting stations. 3 crafting stations. 4 crafting stations. 4 crafting stations and 2 chests. Great. So, how many basic... I mean, here's 1. Then 2. 3 if it has to be. Yeah, should do. Should work. These aren't that problematic anymore, but there's still quite a bit of work. So, what we are going to do is we make more refractory bricks. So, then the crushed limestone, yes. Right. I overcalculated that. Good. So then, let's look. Oh yes, I can just do this. Where did I put? I should have 2 more buckets somewhere. I don't. So let's make some more. What are you? Limestone. Good. Let's you away again. You're still burning. Good. And you. I was looking for you. So let's do this, this, and yes. No, just come on with me. So we will need one of those completely. Let's just make it full. I need all the limestone. And then I will need to dig up much. I need to burn this, of course. Of course I need to burn this. So let's empty out the inventory. I mean, it's a good thing that we already have this going. So let's just get you in there. That was too early. So let's do this. Come on, burn. Thank you. And you. And you know what? Let's put the mason bricks in. So. Oh, that's cool. I can see what's actually stored in there. So let's stop that. Just get all this off. Get you on there. So. How many of that do I actually have? A lot. Good. Let's do the limestone burning. Right. That works out perfectly. So, let's get all the limestone burned. Yeah, there's more than enough charcoal in there. Perfect. And the burnt limestone is of course lighter. Yeah, limestone burning is actually one a part of one of the most energy draining things we as humans do worldwide, because limestone, being calcium carbonate, is burned in huge amounts every year, just to make cement, to make cement for concrete. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Concrete. Nice. So let's, let's get that, and let's do this, do that, and get 2 of those. So what I want is, for now at least, put away all this stuff, and I put the wrong thing away. So no, that's the wrong thing. That's what I want to put away. Yes. Select limestone. So yes, in order to make concrete, you need to make burnt limestone. You need to convert the calcium carbonate into calcium oxide, and which then later on contact with water and carbon dioxide from the air will react and give again calcium carbonate, but that will grow as fine needles, and that will bind the other components of concrete together, which are sand and gravel usually. And, oh yes, I had some of that here. I need to hunt for those as well. I remember things. Strange that this sounds. Right. So yeah, and since we use huge amounts of concrete every year, we make huge we burn huge amounts of limestone to make. Oh, nice. That comes out really nicely. And yeah. Right. we need to go down onto the water and dig up. Diggy hole, known diggy, what shall I call it? Clay and flint. Boy, what a joy. Let's get rid of you. The stone rock we will keep. And the dirt wall we will keep as well for now. Just plonk it down there. Kindlings, interesting, yes. You, just put you down. Flint clay. Let's start by making a bit more of you. No, not that. Okay. So, and we will need those for glue as well, so we'll just keep those little balls. Arrows, right. I used quite a few arrows last time. Yeah, just to finish that thought. Yeah, humanity each year spends huge amount of the general energy budget on making, on baking limestone and... Oh, I don't need pickaxes for that. To make into concrete. This is like, what, 5%? Around 5% of the complete energy generation worldwide should... At least was it sometime. My numbers might be somewhat out of date, but that's the general size of how much energy we blow on that. Well, that's unlucky so far. Also keep our distance. Do not want to be sucked under the air and smashed like this. I did not... I did very much not, in fact, tap the... See, this is... Minecraft water physics. They are laggy. Thank you. So, we got 7 flint. Great. And the side is not too bad. No, we don't know what... We do not want to punch random things with the shovel. We just want to dig up the clay. It is not even clay. God damn it, what am I talking about? Gravel. But yeah, concrete's an interesting thing, chemically speaking. Just because of the way that the calcium carbonate then goes, crystals then go on growing into the matrix that is given by the other parts of... That's... Where you... Oh yes, right, of course. This is in the last episodes. There is no... These are, of course, not safe. So, let's use this Get this dirt going. That's not enough, so let's get... Alright, that doesn't work. Let's get this going. So, and get the second one going, and use our tinder, and have warmth! Nice warm heat-giving tinder. So, after having that... Ooh. Did this give anything? Yes, it did. So I can just dig up the base. And that also deconstructs that. Good. So, Minecraft physics at their best. And up towards the tinder. We'll leave them there. And then we invite him and the other guard that's got blown out to sea over there to clear those ships, those 3. But not yet. That we will do later. That we will do later. 15, this is not good. This is not a good amount of why are you flying in such strange patterns? Anyway, that's not much flint. I need a better source for flint. Sometime. Let's go and warm up. Whoa, that was too fast. So. Now that's 3 stacks of clay. No, 2.5 stacks of clay. Need to see diorite is good for making the oh, there's a flint. Nice. Saw blades, because those need diorite for some inexplicable reason. Probably because of the probably because of how tough diorite is, or maybe because it has shine. I don't know. I didn't look it up. So, let's hoover up all those things. In this case, hoovering up would be the right word. Because we're not a hovercraft, but more like a hoover. Staubsauger! Don't know what Staubsauger means in English. Okay. You go on burning, right. Hello there, fish. Goodbye, fish. So that's pitiful amounts. Oh well. It is what it is. Now that we have torches, we could also go and see what those tunnels underneath the volcano are supposed to mean. If there's anything hidden in it. I am kind of curious about this. And I got hiccups again. So let's put you down. Play, right. Compacting bin. Stone, wood, and that, and 2 of those. And you, and we should have 4 stone. Shouldn't we? Did I make it all into... Oh, there's the bucket, by the way. I seem to have made it all into stuff, so just cobble down this side. Let's see if this works. Also, let's go to sleep. Because the first zombie spawned, and now a whole bunch of things spawned, which is not very good. So, let's kill this zombie with the stylish head on. Is there something behind me? What? I have no idea what happens to me. Die, zombie! Can I get some... Really, I can... Yeah, I got the zombie brain virus again. For how long am I recording? Oh, for fuck's sake, 25 minutes. I got a zombie brain virus again. Just because, yeah, right. I shot you with a bow over... What's this? 10 meters? 50 meters? Yeah, sure. I am going to get you pregnant. No, to get you diseased. So, I will run to the Normans and I will pause the recording until this is done because this is giving me a headache. This is just giving me a headache, and I do not want you, dear listeners, to, or dear viewers, basically, to have to endure this shit as well. So let's just put in all those things, wondering what actually is so heavy in here. And then we will rejoin the whole thing when the zombie brain has gone away. So let's get all of that in here before it has to get that away. Yes. Yes, come on, click it. Right. So, yeah. All the rest, not very important. Yeah, I will run to the Normans and this will go on when this has stopped. Normans do have a fountain, so I should be rather safe. F7 mode. That was not F7, that was F8. Good. So, yeah. See ya when this is over. Because, screw this. I am pausing recording now. See you soon. Right, and there we are back again. We have lost the brain virus by intensely staring at this wall and going to drink in the fountain for one time. Yes, goodbye, Sandy. So we can go on without me vomiting all over my gaming setup. Construction progress. You need 13 iron. Let's provide you with 13 iron. Let's sell you 13 iron. I think I can do that. That should be good. Right, good. So, that I can pretty much just throw away. Those bones probably when they were. So let's get 6 more. 6. And oh yes. When we do this, let's see if that works with that. And no, it doesn't. So we will need some proper cobblestone. Oh, we need some proper stone. Ha! Well, then let's get those and just put them in. Set fire to it. And there we go. This is just so much better. And that's completely wrong. So we got one of these. Let's just put it over here, and then we want 2 stacks, I think. Should be enough. I don't have any shovels left, so let's make some more shovels. 2 should suffice, I think. 2, then we need 4 those. Let's just make a pickaxe as well. So let's get some more of you. Right. Is there another pickaxe? Spare pickaxe? No. So let's put you in there as well. So 2, 2, 3, and 1 of that. Right, let's get you. 2, 3. Oh yeah, that. Like that. For 2 shovels, and that would be an axe, not a pickaxe. Derp. But I caught it. Caught it before it was a problem. So let's hang up the leather pants to let everyone know. Right. So 8 of those. Let's throw them in. Set fire to the whole thing. Right. Then let's go. Let's change that up. Efficiency. Do this. Do this. That. 4 and the last one. 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's put you in there as well. So, furnaces. We will need more furnaces. We have 2 stone ovens already. Let's make another one. Don't have the pulp necessary. So let's get this going. Harvest the reeds. And whoop. Harvest all the reeds that are to harvest. And throw them in with it. Good. Very good. So let's make more of those. And so we have 2 ovens. Right. Which workshops I don't really need. That I want all the workshops, so we will just make more ovens. Let's be real here. Let's just make more ovens. That'd be 7 then. Good. So I need 7 times 7 masonry bricks. Great. No, 7 times 5. 7 times 7 masonry bricks. Yes, that one checks out. So we got 4. Great. And you go, and there you go. And let's get a drink. Eat potato. Potato strong. No, makes you strong. Also makes darn good vodka. Right, then let's get the buckets to the list and fill up those. Yes, only once. Thank you very much. How much water is in there? 2. Not too much, but okay. Let's count up the wood chips. For more pulp. That. No, I did not want to throw the pulp around. So let's gather up 50. Good. How much charcoal do I have? 300. That's an okay amount. So let's get you down there and put you up. All of it. Pulp, yes. So 7, that 1, and there's more pulp. So let's put you in. There we go. 16 masonry bricks, brick blocks. So 1 more of those. That. Let's just keep that. So that's 4. Great. Let's get you going over there. So let's release the coke. So that's 18 coke. That's not too bad. That's really not too bad. So then I have 4 of those. We can put those down already. I could tear this down and make a bigger one with that, but why? Why should I? So, hard diamond. So, let's make the trowel and remove that. Make the netting, remove that. And groover. Groovy. That's not a problem. That is a problem. That's not a problem. That, strangely, is a problem. Oh well. Oh! Oh, I can... Oh, that's... Does this work over there? It does. Oh, that's... That is useful. Great. Great. On before I never use it again. So. It's already late. That's not the right tool. That's the right tool. Okay, it's still somewhat laggy, and I'm not quite sure why. It should not be laggy like this. Very strange. Let's go to sleep. Wood 60. So let's get this and make 4 more. Should have all the blocks necessary for that. One. Don't tell me I'm 1 block short. What was that? So we got this, and we got this, and there's 1 block here, and we're 1 block short. Great. So, come on. Get a grip, man. We are seemingly exactly 1 block short. Is there anything left? No, then let's just... Then let's do this. Let's see if this works. If not, I will have wasted a bit of thing. So can't do that, no. Cannot do that right now. Doesn't matter. So we have the trouble and we have that. So let's store them somewhere nice and safe. Let's put that axe on the wall. Right. I wanted to do something different, of course. Wanted to compress down the bones to bone meal, actually. Now that I think about it. So, can I just... I can! Nice. And then I can make another one of those. So, now I need more masonry bricks. I'm really run out of masonry bricks. That's kind of amazing, actually. So, good. And with that, I'm in bed. Right, I wanted to sell iron to the villagers. I don't have an anvil anymore. Right, so let's make 2 anvils. So we need those, and we need... I have enough of those, right. So that, and wood chips. Wood chip. So that is one of those. Let's just put it right here. And smack it. And smack it. And smack it. How much iron do I have in storage left? Nothing. So let's not get overboard with that. So 13 iron is what I need. Let's take that away. Just make the bone pieces just so I can make more crafts. Good. Then that. So, getting my money. Where did I put my money? There. That's not that much, but oh well. You're still going. You're still going good. Right, let's go over there and forgeron. Oh. Delivering resources. Right. Ouch. I'm not yet of these. Let's sell them that. So 84, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. 99, good. Right, lag. Good. There we go. Ah, yes, it's upgrading. It needs upgrade 2, even more iron. Alright, that's okay. It's digging a moat now. Good, let's run home. Throw these stones into the burner. I really need to progress to a point where I can prevent environmental danger to my surroundings. And oh, come on, screw you. Come on. Mouse wheel. No, this. So close. So, of course. Again. Alright. So, you go here. Go to there. Oh, coal can go. Charcoal can stay inside. Right. Let's have you, then more pulp. More pulp is always an option. That's 4 more. Right, that's 5, 6. The crafting tables shouldn't be too much of a problem, I think. The expensive bit is the thingy. So that needs masonry bricks and andesite. Yeah, good. Let's stop that. Let's stop making that. Do this. Andesite. And that. And you go back and masonry bricks. And this and this and this and this and this. So that gives me 4 more of those. Right. That's just then planks. Good. Right. I think yes, I will need to cut down more trees. Do I have an axe left? I do have an axe left. Very good. I also think how did I have them chunk loaded? No, I do not want them. Claim chunk. Nope. How do I chunk load them? I forgot. I don't. I completely forgot. Well, I managed it once. I will figure it out again. I hope. So, fighting the trees. We should go to sleep. We should go to sleep immediately. We knew what happened last time. We got sprayed from afar with the zombie brain virus. Great. Great as that was. Huh? Yeah. That was weird. That gave me lots of wood. That's good. So then let's get going. Set you on. done. Perfect. The shovel. And let's crack you down. Oh, yes. And then set you up next to this, and that should, yes it does. Yes it does, beautiful. 2, 1. There we go. Good. So, there's more of that going. And I will need more masonry bricks, basically. So, I will need to buy more stuff. Let's harvest our little field once more. And yes, there's a dog outside. It's highly excited for some reason. So, let's just... So, like this. And... I exactly missed it. Perfect. Of course. So... That... no. Give me that. Put you down here. So, let's then... Off to pray. Of course you're off to pray. Oh! That's what they changed. Nice. I read there is some way to know that if a villager has a quest for you, but I don't remember what that was. So, yeah. Let's just housekeep. Orange tulip. Let's take that with me. Because nothing bad ever happens to my plants. Nothing bad ever happens to my plants. In this game. In real life, I do have quite a green thumb. And I've made it a hobby of mine to buy the... do I need new tribe? No. To buy orchids and other plants from large store that are deemed unfit for sale because they don't look good anymore, or they have just Ciderie. Oh, yes. Please. Give me cider. I'd like that. That are just unfit for sale, and then I nurse them back to health, which more often than not works. So, what do you have to sell me? Cider apples. Let's see who I can sell those cider apples to. It's a distillery. Nice. Oh. Oh. Shit. Reading. Reading is hard. See if I can sell them to the innkeeper. Probably not. So I tanked my reputation there. You do not want to buy this. That was dumb. Oh well. Oh well. Let's extend the garden. Till it burns down again. Will never happen again. I hope. Dandelions. So. Oh, I can make them into cider if I had 6. Let's keep them as a monument to my stupidity. Right. I actually wanted to buy some stone. Right, right. Ah. These days. One of these days I might even actually think about what I'm doing. Probably not, though. Probably not. Girl powers. She would buy tripe. That would give me a bit of my reputation back. Alright. So let's go up to 99. Just perfectly 1 stack and a half. Good. And skip and jump home, yes, to make more masonry bricks. Nice. So let's make a second one of you just to be prepared. Just to be prepared, right. So then let's... How many do I need? As many as I can manage, basically. So... 4. 4 of you. That's actually enough, I think, for now. So... Let's put you away again. Put you away again. Andesite away. And the ash. And... Right, then we have that, and we have that, and then we want quartz. Let's start this again. Easily didn't break. So, there we go. And there we go. And there we go. And we have all of those. Which is nice. And it's quite a bit in it. So, now let's go to sleep. It's not nighttime enough. Oh yeah, I need more of that, of course. Also, I need to make refractory ovens, so I need now to start making all the refractory clay. There is a storm brewing. Unwill. Good. So, we got crafting tables. Now we need ovens. That gives me 6 of them. That's okay. Then let's get you away. And tanks. So let's get you away, and just like that. 6, so I don't have any of those left. So basically 6 is the number I need. Only count up to 6. Well, only count up to 3, and 3 is the number thou shalt count up to. The 5 is right out. Once you have counted up to 3, being the third number, throw thine holy hand grenade of Antioch, mighty against thine foe. Who, being naughty in my sight, shall snuff it? Such a good movie. Such a beautiful, damn good movie. So, then let's make Masonry Break in beautiful variety and massive amounts. And set fire to you, and there you broke. I really can't wait until I get the igniter. Technology of the future. Also, what did I immediately miss? Well, making more pulp for one. Pitiful amounts. But I didn't want to. Right. Great. 8. Then harvest my walls again. And get you down. And get you down. Also, what I want to do is get one wood block and plant that one to give it a bit more tropical feeling to this beach. This is a jungle tree. Let's say it is a mangrove. It has proper mangrove look to it. Right, sugar canes, 4 of those. 6. And make that 7 because that can't grow anyway. So, there you go. In. And go, and there we go. That's 4. That's exactly one of those. Which then gives me enough for another one of them. Yes. It was my intention to throw them away. And that gives me a furnace. And that gives me another workshop. If I hadn't put away all my planks. And that is a good thing. So how many workshops do I have? 3 in storage. Good. Right, let's then just... just use those as extended inventory space for the time being. Just put them in here for general crafting purposes. Yes. You actually can take and put those in. Those in. That's of course bullshit. So yes, hello lag, my old friend. Thank you. So there we go. And then the last workshop we can just put those and I mean somewhere there they are. So now we got a pipeline. We got a pipeline going. So we got that. We got the slaked lime. So let's get going on making refractory stuff. And let's get that going and make more, and make more bricks, So next fire drill. This is not a drill. This is a real fire. Please leave the building. I need to make an Elvis has left the building joke sometime. Righto. Good. So now let's put you into there. I need to eat stuff and I need to drink. Let's drink first, then eat some stuff. For how long have I been recording already? Just over an hour. Right. Is there anything close to us that is reachable, or do I just make a cliffhanger? Don't know. Let's just make more refractory clay. How am I looking for tool rods? I do not have any of those left, and I only have 5 of those left. So I really need to get copper smithing again. So I think that's it for today then. Getting the copper ready and buffing this up just while we're at it. Just add to that. Rest away. Right. Right, yeah, I think that's for the next episode then. We need more copper sticks to make more tier 2 tool rods, and we need to wait for this to grow so I can make more pulp. Exciting times. Let's quickly do this. This. Boop, boop, boop. Get some more of those. So, right, everybody. See you next time, I guess. Let's see. I will need much more iron. Yeah. I don't know. No, let's keep going a bit, because nothing really happened today, so let's just keep going. At least for a bit. Just getting stuff, then we'll raid the one. Are there blobs there? Yes. I think I will just now go over and raid the what's it called? Platform. I will raid the platform to get more iron, and then I'll call it a day. So set fire to you while we're waiting. Stick. So yeah, after this I will do another recording, and then I think it's enough for today. Or else my eyes become rectangles. So what did we do? We pissed off the villagers. Did nothing. Generally did nothing of note. Nice. So will this give me maples? Can I make maple syrup? Not my favorite sweet, but it's something. Yes, I wanted to go and raid the platform. I forgot. Yes, give me all of that. So, 25. What does the resource monitor say? Yep. It takes its 10 gigabytes of RAM. Alright. So, let's get you going. Let's get you going. And burn you. So, sticks. Just sticks away. Let's not use this. Like so, but be very careful with it. So then let's... Do I have enough food? I do have enough food. Let's just run and skip along and get the rest of the iron blocks in this. What are you actually? Well, not many trees for you here, friend. So let's jump on over to that platform. And then I think on the way back I might have a look at that. That hole in the mountain. Maybe there's something to be found. Right. Come on, jump, jump, jump. Not run into these. Yes, nice. Oh, I completely forgot about those. Let's take them with us. I did mine that out completely. Derp. Derpy, derpy, derp. Is there something on the roof over there? No. So, oh, hello. Coins. Nice. That's that. Gold. Great. Let's satisfy my curiosity. And what kind of unfamiliar item? Oh yes, the levers. Okay. That's substantial amount of money, actually. So that did pay out. So also whatever this is. Here? No. So just random holes into the mountain. Okay. Okie dokie. Not going to question it. Let's give you something. Let's give you some water. Because you look thirsty, boys. Let's drink some water myself and not freeze to death. That would be good. Also press the red button. So I get these. Do wonder why a cruise yacht has two cauldrons on the side. Oh well. Oh well. That's... Where else could I get some iron from? Also, why is this lit? And there's monsters spawning. Holy shit. Yeah, good. I fully endorse this. I'll soon freeze to death. We do have our safety tinder here. There's a zombie. Alright. Right. There's a party down there, I see. I see. Let's just help you out a bit. Wonder if zombies can drown. Don't think so, but doesn't matter anyway. So. Do I have building blocks with me? I don't. Oh well. Alright then, let's wrap this up anyway. Could jump to the spawn and go on from there, but I will end this episode on land, then I make myself dinner, and then I will record for an hour and a half, and I will get iron, and I will get, don't know, stuff. Something will come up. Ores that can go there, and yeah, so these, use those. Cool. Good, then. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Goodbye.